Hello everyone, I hope you guys are doing amazing. This is Amna Sam back with another live streaming in front of you and all the best wishes coming ahead of you in your life and your career from my side. So before we dive into the topic and see what we are talking about, as you can see on the trigger right in the streaming that we would be discussing about the personal statement in the resume, how well we can craft, how better we can craft, okay, and what is personal statement actually in the resume, what are the other names of the personal statement, and how better we can summarize the things in our resume as a personal statement, and then we can achieve the results, right? So, yes. Oh, I just forgot to. No, I intentionally started this way. So now, just give me a moment. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. Alrighty, we are back. Okay, so just leave me the comments that how well the introductory video is, because honestly, I made it myself. No hiring or no other instruments or tools I've used. I just made it by myself, and yeah, I just want to know the feedback at the same time because I'm excited whenever I play this. All right, so let's move on to the topic we are discussing today, which is all about personal statement in the resume. Okay, so before that, I just have seen one message from Nasser. Okay, he's joining. Thank you very much for tuning in, and just let me know any type of questions you are willing to ask related to resume writing and how well you can write the personal statement in your resume. Is there already a personal statement at your resume, and maybe you are thinking that it is not appropriate? So this quick chat on LinkedIn is for you. So feel free to participate, and any question if you want to ask. Okay, so let's begin with again a very generic question. Uh, Most of the professionals do have uh, in the mind that about the personal statement, that what it is and how we can craft it in a better way, right? So, if we understand in a simpler words or a simpler form, so personal statement is again a statement which is again about you, right? Because it's personal, right? So it's you can say that it's a personal profile, personal statement, mission statement, your summary, your story, again in a very brief form, right? Keeping in the mind. So we would be discussing for the structure and the way we can create it. So this is the one before we can move ahead. So personal statement. Whenever we think, most of the time, I see in the resumes that there is objective. Still, there is objective mentioned in the resumes. So the current trend says, and current trends are that objectives, the objective parts are obsoleted now. They are transformed or transferred in the term or a phrase, personal summary, executive summary, personal statement, right? So this is again very important thing to keep in mind whenever you are crafting your resumes. Okay. So now what are the key elements, or again key headings we can keep in mind when we are crafting the personal statements, or what are the key aspects of the say, right? So think about it. Whenever you're writing your personal statement, it's about you, right? So you have to mention that who you are. That's the number one thing, right? Start thinking, and definitely you know that who you are. So try to mention the very first statement about that, who you are actually, right? Means who you are as a profession. Okay, what is your professional title, who you are as a profession, what type of career you are in, and then you can mention that what type of role actually, the designation, the title, the position you possess, right? Okay, so that's what we say that who you are actually, right? So this is the very, very first thing. Okay, so Ahmed is also there with me right now. He's saying, "Hi Amna, all the best. Very important subject." Absolutely, Emma. Thank you very much for joining in. And I missed the chat with you. I hope you are doing well at the same time. And feel free to connect, and we shall chat ahead more about career, life, and goals. And you are doing amazing, amazing work. All the best wishes to you at the same time. Okay, so yeah, I was on the topic that who you are actually, right? So number one thing you need to keep in mind that who you are as a professional, your title, who you are, okay, in the very, very initial lines of the personal statement we are trying to actually craft in the resume. Okay, number two comes in your value. Okay, now, here, think about the value you can bring into the company, to the work if someone hires you. What you can provide, actually, right? What you can bring the value, what type of advantages you can bring into the company at a certain position you're applying for, what you can do something extra, what you can do something differently, right? So if you are, let's say, a marketer, right? So in what way you can do marketing other than a pool of candidates already in the market, right? So try to express or convey the message in a phrases form that clearly you can understand. Somebody even reads about you, that as a marketer, what type of value you can bring to the company, what type of marketing tools or approaches you carry forward, maybe, or you implement, and which is again different or something very unique in you, so that people or the employer, the hiring manager, the recruiter can really, really understand that there is a difference between you and the other um, candidates in the pool, right? So again, it's a very, very trickiest part. Most of the time, it happens that um, um, professionals keep the executive summary in a very, very same format and keep on just applying with that same format to the each and every job role. I suggest we have to again customize our personal statement also whenever we are applying for the job. Let's say when we are talking about the value especially, so we can really, really customize about the skills we will be mentioning in the value section of the resume, personal statement, right? So it again varies because employers are looking for different type of skills, right? And if you really possess those skills, you can customize that also in the personal statement section. Okay, this is the number second element and aspect we can think about whenever we are crafting your personal statement, right? So moving on, the third one, all right, is all about the career goals. Okay, so formatting part we are going to discuss in the photo streaming in the chat. Just stay tuned. And the third part or the third element we can say is all about career goals. Now, number one thing you have explained in your personal statement and who you are as a professional, your professional title, your designation, your role, who you are, and what type of industry you're working in, okay, and what type of industry you have gained the experience so far. That's who you are. Second is the value you're bringing to the company, or you can bring to the company, or you have brought to the company so far as experience, right? And third is again your career goals, where you want to reach, where you see yourself, what you're looking for, what you are seeing ahead, right? So you can clearly mention in a way that a reader can understand that what you're trying to achieve in your career, right? And whenever someone reads basically your resume, so that's clearly mentioned in the last lines of the again a closing paragraph. You can say it's mentioned that what you're trying to achieve and what type of roles maybe you're looking for. Again, in a very very tricky way. We don't have to be very very again generic that hey I'm looking for so and so roles. No, it's there is a way out to craft this. Okay, so these three elements are I must say most important, and I just researched and came up with that it can help anyone who is trying to craft their resumes. And further, if you're looking for any assistance, you're more than welcome to reach out. Okay, so let's check in any type of questions we got in. Okay, so Zishan Mustafa is there, and what you are trying to say? Can anyone say see my recent post, please? I'm hunting for a new job. Okay, so first of all, Zishan, I must say that best of luck for your job search process you are going through. And which post you are talking about, we don't know right now. And yeah, if you have any questions related to job search, job hunting, and maybe resume writing, so you're more than welcome to tune in or loop in the questions. Okay, alrighty. Moving ahead. Okay, so now we are talking about formatting of the personal statement. Okay, guys. So again, it's a very tricky part, as I told you before. So formatting of your personal statement. Some people or professionals like to write your personal statement in a bullet form. Sometimes we can mention these points in a paragraph form. Okay, so we have to create a very, very brief paragraph, okay, say up to like 5 to 6 lines or 4 to 6 lines, okay, in a way that we are mentioning all the three aspects which I have told you before, right, which we have discussed. And then we can count the words that it could be like 150 words to 250 words max, or maybe like 150 words to 200 words, right? So again, keeping things brief, keeping things very relevant, and at the same time very much conveying for the reader to understand what you're trying to say. Okay, and then more formatting comes in, that where this personal statement should be in your resume, right? So number one thing, as I always say, that you have to mention your name as a bold. It should be pop on your resume, that who you are by your name, so that people can call you by your name. And then where people can reach you out, your contact details, your email address, your LinkedIn URL, and your location where you are based out. Okay, and right after that, right, you can mention the personal statement. Again, that's the summary, a brief little story about yourself, and there the things start, right? Keeping this also in mind, that personal statement is also your introduction message, right? A elevator pitch, we can say, or if someone says that, especially the interviewers say that, um, hey, can you just tell me about yourself or introduce yourself? Or if you meet someone and you're meeting for the first time, so that's again a way when you're introducing yourself to someone. So think in a way that, in the same way, kind of, we have to mention the words, the phrases, and the resume, right, in the sentence form. So that's your personal statement. And again, a very, very important tip I want to share you, or you can say a way to learn how to introduce yourself. When you write a very, very compelling, exciting personal statement in your resume, try to rehearse that personal statement in front of mirror maybe, or record yourself and check that uh, how you are speaking, how much interestingly you are conveying your speech. So again, that is also a way you can prepare for your introduction message whenever you're meeting someone. So again, at the same time, you're doing two things: writing your personal statement or preparing your personal statement in your resume, and also preparing yourself that how you can speak. The same thing, the same paragraph or the same story, you can rehearse also, so that whenever you meet someone, greet someone, you can tell your story. Okay, so that's the tip I want to share. And because this tip, I just saw one graduate. Okay, he just asked me once, and I just guided him in a way that, okay, let's try this way. So, and he did that, and he did drastically or amazingly, I must say, well enough that today he is doing, he's working basically in a very good firm in Canada, and he is doing so much well in his career. Also, at the same time, he become more social person. So the stories start from the personal statement in your resume, and as well when you can speak that same thing or same lines. So I hope it helps, even for the professionals out there, right? Okay, now the tip I want to share for the formatting of the personal statement. Yeah, it's very important tip. Is that if you were writing as a third person, okay? Now, what is third person? For those who don't know, maybe. So it's like when you say I, that's a first person, okay? That you are speaking about yourself, and when you are speaking like this, that uh, she has an experience in this and that. He has an experience in so and so company, so and so industry. That's the third person. So in third person, we use pronouns basically: he, she, it, you, they. Okay, so that's a part of grammar, right? So whenever you are trying to write in a third person uh, your personal statement, make sure that you remove or exclude the pronouns. So I mean, like it's a tip. Okay, just try out, see that how it looks like and how better you can read it. Okay, but from my suggestion, my recommendation would go with the first person. Okay, I did this, I achieved this, I created this. Okay, start with I. You can mention about, because again, it's about you, right? Your personal statement, your personal story at the same time, right? But at the same time, if you are writing, or if you want to write in the third person, again, when you have completed your personal statement, then exclude all the pronouns, okay, and then see how it looks like, and then give a readout, then give a thorough review. Okay, so again, it's a tip to write the story about yourself either in the resume or at the LinkedIn. So I just wanted to share that, maybe it can help you more. Okay, so let's check more who is joining us. Okay, so Ellen is there. Ellen, right? Am I pronouncing your name rightly? Because I just like to pronounce the names rightly, right? So thanks for the tip. He is saying most welcome, and I hope it helps. Okay, guys. So this was all about a very quick chat. I just want to share and the techniques I want to share today. And we just yeah. And if you have any questions, just keep in the comments and leave it in the comments below. Keep coming in, and you're more than welcome to discuss your queries at the direct message. You can reach out, and then you can book exploratory call. We can take it from there. Also, you can check my YouTube channel if you have missed out this streaming. I will upload this episode later in a maybe couple of days. Okay, so I just wanted to share this. very, very important and a quick tips and techniques that how you can craft your personal statement, right? And if you are looking forward to work on your resume, on your profiles, or for your career development, and again, trying to reach at the next or max level in your career, so you're more than welcome to connect with me. I would be happy to support you. Make sure at the same time, ask yourself that are you the one very passionate about your career? Are you the active person who wants to take the things to the next level very much actively? I like those professionals who are more focused, more active, more prompt in communication with me because that's the way, that's the level we can reach, and I can help you at the best. Right? So, at the same time, all right, guys, so signing off from here right now and see you soon. Take care of yourself and thank you so much for all your support at my LinkedIn community, at my YouTube channel, and also whatever the messages I receive from you. Thank you so much for your support, your kindness, your appreciation, your feedback. It really helped me get myself to the next level too at the same time. All right, thank you very much. See you. Bye bye.